Carpetbangers. Well, we had a quiet night. I wonder what mysteries are going to lie ahead today. Nice if you had a bit of a screamer, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Doesn't it look beautiful? It's like the energy's being sucked up from the lake. Look at that Carpheadbangers. Look at the little twitch on my rod there. I'm going to strike that. Well, there you go, Carpheadbangers. Another bream. What can I say about that? It's not good, I tell you. Oh, right. Look at this Carpheadbangers. You see the little gecko? Sticking its head out there, keeping dead still in the ground. Get a bit closer. You see it? Here it is, moving. Hey! There's loads of them around here, you know. There's Daniel. On his bait out with his throwing stick. I hope that's going on the magic spot.
Magic spot has not done anything for 5 days.
Don't worry, I'm in the same boat, lad. They had another bream.
I had a little mid-double before.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, to start.
Yeah. They're going down in weight, not up.
Oh, yeah. I thought when I had me 11 and 13.5 pounds, oh, it's getting better. You're on fairs, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hasn't been producing.
Pom.
Oh, Pom, are you? Yeah. Oh, Pom's been doing better, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had a run. There's a mussel bed just out in front of it, I think. And that's why I'm getting caught off on the mussel bed, because the lines are running across it.
Oh, why have you had your lines cut off a few times, yeah?
Yeah, a few times. Then the cats moved in yesterday. They just dragged me all over.
Yeah.
So I didn't put any more bait out.
Wait for them to go away.
Yeah, just left them. Then I could hear the carp move back in and started sploshing again, so I put some more bait out then when I heard them sploshing.
Who's on the other side of you, Daniel?
Dad's in the corner.
Oh, he's on the crows, isn't he?
Yeah.
Scarecrow, but there's no one in here.
In the next one? What's that called again?
Toadstool.
Oh yeah, Dan's saying go in there, you know, for the last couple of nights, but I don't want to take your party away, lad, don't worry. I'm not like that.
No, if I was getting fish off here,
yeah,
I'd say do it.
Yeah.
I'd say it's worth it. If my dad had been catching all week, I'd have said to anybody, jump in Toadstool.
Yeah.
But it's not fishing how it normally is. It's been a really funny week, Phil. We've unfortunately caught her in a really funny mood this week. In in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, this peg did over a dozen fish last year. Toadstool did 11 for me. Scarecrow did 9 or 10 fish for Sid, including a 56, 57. You know, New Swim did about 12 runs for my dad last year. The year before, New Swim did to Robbo did about 23 fish.
24 it was, yeah.
23, 24 fish.
Well,
You know, it's just been really, really moody.
well, I'm listening to what he's saying, but I'm one of these people, you know, when you've been working it and thinking, how can you work for something for 4 days and then you just go somewhere else and then something happens, you know what I mean? Just,
Yeah, I'd hate to leave. If I'd been plying bait and prepping a swim for 3 or 4 days, it would really take a lot for me to pull away from it.
yeah, it's doing me head in.
I think if you're going to do a mobile approach, you start off the week like that.
Yeah.
Just fish stringers and small baits and
Yeah.
try and follow the fish. But they've not been showing, have they?
No. I haven't seen, well, I've only seen one fish and that was out in the middle.
Yeah.
But that was like the first day, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There was I think I made a mistake last night because
Oh my
I
God.
baited. What was that?
I think the pigs are back.
The bulls.
the bulls.
It's up there. You see him at the top. There's a couple. Can you see him?
A bull's a cow, not a pig.
No, they thought they're bulls.
Oh,
They've
bulls.
got wild bulls around here, haven't they?
Big,
yeah.
The big pigs, haven't they?
The other night, the only one noises were coming out of them woods, but there was something funky in there.
Yeah,
You had them behind you, didn't you?
yeah.
I went to Robbo, I said, I've just seen that bull run across with a meerkat and he's sitting on his bike singing a Kuna Matata. He's like, what?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
so-
one of them, innit?
We had them in here last night, in the centre pads last night, and I baited heavy the first 2 or 3 days, and then I eased off because we weren't seeing them and we weren't picking them up, we weren't getting liners or anything. I eased off, and last night they were in here in numbers, but I don't think I had enough bait left out to draw them out the pads. Tactic wise, baiting for me, it's a lesson learned this week. A regular half a kilo over every rod twice a day, day in, day out. Might have. I think I baited too heavy and then not enough.
Well, everyone seems to have their own little strategy going on, and when you listen to Steve, he's giving his version, you know what I'm saying? And like I listened to his point of view and I'm thinking, it seems anyone can say whatever and it's sort of, that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in effect, you know, I've heard it all before, everyone can give you 20 different bits of advice on the same swim, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just sticking to what I think's going to work.
You always stick to what you know, don't you?
Because like they're saying, oh, well, don't put small baits in, you know. I've been putting 10 millers in as well as 15s and 20 millers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm using like decent sized hook baits, like 20 miller with a little tiger nut on top,
Yeah.
and the bream's still taking it. You know what I'm saying? He said, well, you're drawing the you're smaller the skimmers in with the smaller bait, and I understand that and it makes sense, but at the same time, if skimmers are taking 20 mil bait, it doesn't bloody matter what you've got in the swim.
Well, I've been putting out nothing smaller than an 18 milli all week. I still had 2 bream last night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robbo has Tweeville been fishing 20 mils and he's
Yeah.
had a few bream.
It's just the rich water with a lot of diversified fish in it, and you just got to sort of take the rough with the smooth, isn't it?
But my thinking on bait is a shoal of 10, 20 bream plus a couple of carp, a couple of mid-double carp will soon wipe out a kilo of boiling.
Oh, of course it will, yeah. But
So I think my mistake was stopping putting the bait in. I think I should have just kept going. But just slow it down.
but that's on the basis that the carp are there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can just be feeding bream or nuisance fish.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just.
But then everyone else, like Dan in New Swim, caught off his non-baited area. It's fished really, really difficult this week. Really, really strange.
Well,
You know.
there's no certainties in life, is there?
No, but that's fishing.
Yeah.
That's why it's called fishing, not catching. That's why we're all banging our heads.
Innit? So there you go, Carpheadbangers.
But,
We're all having problems.
but there's worse places you could be in the world right now. That's
Oh, hey, mate, the lake's absolutely,
every night.
innit?
Every night. You
Beautiful.
Just think, wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's definitely got it. I'll definitely enjoy coming back here again anyway. Be a little bit more wiser in the head.
Yeah. You learn every year, well,
Yeah.
you learn every time you go out.
Yeah,
but
true.
I think, you know,
To be fair, if we could start again, I think I would have picked steps.
yeah.
It's just a good swim.
Yeah, it looks.
Well,
It just looks right, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it just looks. Oozes it.
Isn't it?
Oozes fish.
well, technically my 3 fish have come from Steps as water.
Oh well, they don't count then.
Don't say that. Yeah. Yeah. It's Steps can be heartbreaking as well, though. You know. But if there'd have been someone in Steps this week, I might have blanked and they might have had a great week.
Yeah.
You know.
So with you having your 3 fish on these steps to swim, why haven't you sort of changed that direction then? Because that makes sense to me to do.
No, because my feeling was that this side was always going to at some point start producing.
Why is that?
Because that's historically how the pegs fished. So last week, the chap in here, or the week before, there's been 550s out of this swim in the past 3 weeks.
Right.
And they've, apart from mine, the other 4 have come from either down the right hand side or off the right hand point.
Yeah, there's a little.
So when Dan fished it last year, he had, 10, 11 fish, and 90% of them was from down there. So I thought, well, if I'm just picking the odd fish up off there, if I go at it with 2-3 lines, I might ruin my chances over there. Whereas I'm still, my rods are spread 200 yards apart, so I'm still giving myself optimum chances. I've thought about it, Phil, I really have. Putting another rod towards that direction.
Well, that's what I do, because at the end of the day, that's the most productive spot, and it makes
Yeah.
sense to work a productive spot
Yeah,
rather than a non-productive. I mean, I've got four spots on the go.
yeah.
I'm just waiting for some to be productive, and then I'm switching rods
Switching
accordingly
rods.
in order for the
Well,
pressure.
Well, you see, I've got my takes have come in that channel towards platform,
Yeah,
and I've had a rod all week in this V here,
yeah,
so it's only 3 rods apart.
yeah.
So, but I've not had a touch on that.
Right.
My only other option would obviously to put one left of it as well, because I can't get 2 rods in that channel. It's
No,
too narrow.
just one, innit?
Yeah. So the only other option would be to put another rod just off it either side. But like I say, that middle rod's not been too far off it. So I don't know. Maybe I should have. Maybe it would have been a better option, really.
Well, got rods on it now, yeah. Yeah, just 2.
I've got one rod in where you can see the really obvious channel.
Yeah,
The right hand point of the pads is just
Yeah.
off that,
mm,
and the middle rod's in that V.
yeah,
The right hand rod is sort of to the peg to the right of where Bernard is, on
Right.
the point of the pads there.
Yeah.
That's done big fish in the past, done last week. And then I've got my right hand margin.
mm,
And there's fish in there. We've seen the post moving today.
right.
Rubbing up against
They're
it.
rubbing up against that sign in there.
Mm,
It was doing a little disco before.
That's going all
right,
the way
we'll have to
down
go and have a look at
Scarecrow,
that
well.
post where it says no swimming
Where it
or
says
no fishing.
No fishing.
No fishing.
Yeah.
Right, let's go around and have a look, hey Carpheadbangers. Well, here's the post, the no fishing post that Dan said the carp would rubbing against. This is where he's been applying his bait. Yeah, looks lovely. Well, there's the pads to the left of the toadstool swim. This is the next swim from Daniel up. So you'd be aiming there. And obviously open water. And there's pads to the right of us. And the next swim along is the crows. Well, you can see this fish here, Carpheadbangers. Yeah, definitely. Quite a few of them. Beautiful. This is part of the crows. The crows swim. Oh, looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Peaceful. And before you ask, it's not an angler. It's a scarecrow. This is why it's called the scarecrow swimmer. Oh, right, it looks beautiful. Let's go on the other side, eh? Listen to that, Carpheadbangers. What a sound. That's the countryside for you. Absolute magical. Here's the scarecrow swim, Carpheadbangers. Tell you what, it's warm here, isn't it?
Yeah, nice now.
Isn't it?
Just need them to move up a bit.
Not had much luck then.
Yeah, I've only had the one.
You're not blanking.
2 lost.
Lost 2, yeah?
Yeah. One at the net last night.
Oh, right, at the net, that's worse.
So I've done all the hard work.
Yeah, doesn't it look lovely, Carpheadbangers? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's just magical, isn't it? All these lovely little spots. Look at that to walk through, Carpheadbangers. Absolutely beautiful. Missed the river. Someone's fishing here. I don't know who it is, but I don't think they're part of our party, but maybe the landowner on this land. There are all the frogs in the in the field. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
You okay? Catching a few?
Pardon?
You're catching a few? Catching?
Oui,
Yeah, we.
un silure
Right.
et une carpe.
Yeah. Wait, you catching carp
Ouais,
with that?
avec ça.
Oh, ouais, he's catching carp with.
Et qui était comme ça.
Oh, right. Well done. Well, I've never seen a carp catch caught like that before.
Je comprends pas.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Je pêche le brochet plutôt.
Right.
Voilà. Je crois que je vais arrêter. Et
Ouais.
vous avez pris quelque chose?
British?
You?
Yeah, yeah,
You.
yeah. Oh, yeah, fishing, yeah. Further down.
Il fait beau aujourd'hui.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful day. Right, Carpheadbangers, let's carry on walking, eh? As you can see, Carpheadbangers, there's a lot of lily pads in front of us. They seem to be aiming for this, with this fish there, definitely. That's fish. You can't fish in this little protected area, but they seem to aim for the outer edges of it and get quite a few good results, so I believe. Lovely. Tell you what, it's a bit of a trek. I'm knackered. It's easy for you lot sitting in your armchair watching this, isn't it? Wait till you get here, Carpheadbangers. Tell you what, I hope I've shown this place its justice, because it's absolutely unbelievable venue. Back to our waterfall. There we go. Lovely, isn't it? Yeah. That runs on into the lake. Now I'm fishing to the right of this inlet where there's paths, and usually the fish do come into the shallow area, into the lake, which is down there. As you can see. I'm just, my left hand rod is just round the corner opposite where that inlet's coming in. And here we are, over my spot, and the inlet is just over there. Anyway, onto the barbie, I think. There it is. You see it? Look. Don't be hiding from me, you little rascal. Well, there's Dan on the barbie, a few of my friends, but doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? How picturesque is that? Absolutely amazing. Anyway, want to get something to eat now. Bye! Oh, look at that Carpheadbangers. Oh, can you hear it sizzling? I'm going to be having one of them. There isn't any for the Carpheadbangers to enjoy, is there, Dan?
Fortunately, it's not smell-o-vision, Phil.
Alright, love it.
Okay. That's a bowl of chips, isn't it? Fantastic. Yeah, beautiful.
Get stuck in, Phil, get stuck in. There's one there, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Don't know where the rest of them go.
I'll give him a shake for it.
Yeah, please.
Who's that guy? Oh, yummy, yummy.
Very good.
Well, Dave. Good. Where's the bed? It's very last bed. This is